This week, we're zooming in on West Africa, where one ancient civilization said, "Who needs pyramids when you've got clay and creativity?" Meet the Nok civilization, the quiet legends of central Nigeria who were doing their thing from around 1500 BCE to 200 CE, long before anyone had invented the phrase, "Ancient Egypt is so cool." Now, the Nok didn't leave behind scrolls, libraries, or a sphinx. What they did leave behind? Sculptures. Big, bold, expressive, terracotta masterpieces that look like something between a fashion runway, a spiritual ceremony, and a really intense staring contest. We're talking elongated bodies, elaborate hairdos, and eyes so wide they could see into your soul. These weren't just pots and pans. These were full-on clay celebrities, some sitting, some standing, some rocking jewelry like they were headed to the Met Gala of the Iron Age. And speaking of iron, yes, they were working with that too. While folks in Europe were still poking around with bronze, the Nok were smelting iron ore, crafting tools, weapons, and probably saying, "Catch up, world." So how did the modern world stumble upon these ancient overachievers? Completely by accident, of course. In the 1920s, some tin miners were digging around Nigeria's Jos Plateau, probably just hoping to get paid, when boom, they hit a terracotta head. Not what you expect to find while trying to mine tin, but hey, history happens. Fast forward a few decades, and archaeologists are like, wait, who were these people? And that's how the Nok went from buried mystery to archaeological rock stars. Unfortunately, their story also has a sad twist. Looting. A lot of Nok sites were robbed blind before experts could study them. So while we know they farmed, lived in villages, and possibly had trading systems, there's still a whole lot we don't know, because too many artifacts got snatched up and sold off. But here's why Nok still matters. They remind us that Africa has layers of ancient genius that rarely make the school curriculum. They show us that African societies were complex, creative, and making serious cultural waves, no colonial help required. Their art screams vision, their ironwork whispers innovation, and the fact that we're still digging them up tells us Africa's story is still unfolding. So next time someone acts like African history started with colonization, kindly point them toward a Nok sculpture and let the wide-eyed terracotta stare do the talking.